GSP shuts down UFC returning humor. Recently, rumors have come out suggesting that the Canadian legend will be returning to fight for UFC 300 against Nick Diaz. More so, Dana White recently hinted that a super fight not involve the McGregor. The McGregor is slated for 2024. Although Dana White and his team have been keeping details to themselves, fans worldwide are speculating on who is this super fight involved. Speaking of TP Media, on Sunday, GSP said that he absolutely not part of the super fight that Dana White had mentioned, that he never fight in a cage.
Dana White said that there's a super fight in 2024 coming up. Can you tell us if you would be a part of that super fight?
Absolutely not.
You promise?
I promise you. I
Swear on dinosaurs.
No. I always told myself that I would not fight in a cage after the age of 40. You know, I don't say I will never compete in any combat sport event, but a fight in a cage professionally in a serious thing for my legacy, I will not do it. There is something that I care more about my legacy is my health, and I think it's sad because a lot of athletes in combat sport, actually most of them retire too late. And I think it's a shame a little bit because they tarnish not only their legacy, they tarnish their health. I think it's important for an athlete to prepare their retirement early before they retire. So when they retire, they know where to go, to do something out of their life.
Kevin Holland gives his pick for UFC 96.
All right, guys. So who we starting off with? Ian Gary, Vincent Luque. I'm gonna go with Luque. Just because I simply don't with Gary at all. Gary's undefeated. Props to him for that, but he's been on a tear lately doing some dumb shit.
Patty
Plymouth versus Tony Ferguson. Let's just keep going with who I like. I like both of these guys. So like Tony Ferguson would say, double knockout. Wow. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. If you beat me, you can beat anybody in the world. So I'm going for Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Who you got?
Dude, I think Steven's gonna pull off the upset. I think he wins.
All right. I'm gonna go with Brandon Royal.
Really?
Sure.
The upset?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Brandon Royal. I like Royal.
Man,
I'm just going. At this point, I'm going. Well, I don't even know Pantoja like that. So
I think he wins. I thought he put on a show. I think Pantoja retains the title.
Leon Edwards, Colby Covington, the fight that everybody wants to see. I'm gonna go with Leon Edwards. I think Leon Edwards says that Colby says that Leon has got the right fight. I think that Colby has got the right fights, and I think Leon has had a way tougher path. I think Leon is a better fighter overall. I think Leon gets the job done.
I can't stand Colby Covington, but I think he wins.
Really?
And I can't stand him.
Want to put something on the line?
What?
Want to put something on the bet?
In a podcast, Joe Rogan and DC say that Alex Perreira can dominate like John Jones.
You think Perreira can be that long-reigning champion? Or, I mean, with Jamal Hill and all those guys out there, they're all so good and so close.
They're all so good and so close. And I'm curious to see, how his grappling progresses.
He has got to get better.
Yeah, but it can get better, and Glover's a great coach. It's good to be with Glover.
Yeah.
To pick up the finer points of grappling, especially grappling for MMA.
Is it just about, though, that him, when he gets taken down, survive? Because
maybe
that's what he did against Jan, knowing that he doesn't get tired and he can beat you up. He did it against Yuri.
Yeah.
Yuri beat him in the first round, same thing. But then every round starts on the feet, like you said.
And every round he's going to chop that calf.
And he'll beat you up until eventually he gets you. But at what point does a Bo Nickel or somebody get a hold of him and
It's a very good point.
he can't get away from him?
Well, if Bo goes up to 205.
He'd have to go up now, but he was at 85 before.
It's going to drop back down again.
No, he's not. He said he's not.
like, what is he, 35 now? 34, 35?
It's so crazy when you see him. He's like, you think he's young. He's
Yeah.
in his mid-30s.
Well, he had a long kickboxing career.
He literally was in that bar in Brazil, and Izzy had to say something.
That's going to wrap it up for today. Thanks for watching. Subscribe Exotic Fun for the daily MMA content.